WLFE-DB.com, where you can find vodcast shows, podcasts, and more, like Where's My Sage, Inside the Drag Closet, Across the Pond, Paratalk Radio, Just Cindy, and more. So go check out WLFE-DB.com, where talk radio is a whole lot better. Our shows are your shows, and that there makes for a great talk radio.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Brie, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area at 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Ted Van Son Jr. is a seasoned investigator and well-versed in the ways of paranormal investigation. He is now ready to share his ideas and unique approach with all of you. Flashlight, recorder, and comfortable shoes. Hit the ground running as you follow this easy step-by-step guide to a fun and thorough paranormal investigation, perfect for first-time and lightly seasoned investigators. Think outside the paranormal box. Learn all about the technology and techniques used back in the early days of paranormal investigation. You can find these valuable resources online at Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and Amazon. Get yours today.
Hi, I'm Jenna Grover. In the world of fashion, we get lost in the cost. Everyone wants that special piece of quality jewelry, but they can't afford it. Not on my watch. I sell handmade quality jewelry for a fraction of the price, and that includes jewelry made of sea glass, natural stone, crystal beads, glass beads, Bigfoot jewelry, and more. If you don't see what you want, email me, because I make custom jewelry too. Check out my website at gbythesea.com. Also, you can email me at jewelry@gbythesea.com.
You're listening to WLFE-DB Radio. Now, back to our program. You're listening to WLFE Digital Broadcast Radio in Ontario, New York.
Real Talk with Dom. It's a new spin on variety. Dom's created a show that puts his guests in the spotlight. Whether you're a musician, a poet, wrestler, or merch creator, he gives you the opportunity to promote you. Real Talk with Dom is a real no-nonsense show. Don is down-to-earth, critically truthful, and real as it gets. So if you're looking for a standalone, think-outside-the-box kind of a show, then Real Talk with Dom is a show for you. Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Monday night, my friends. Real Talk with Dom. We are here. We are now. All right, WLFE-DB. We have my friend over here, my guest, FAREEZA. Singer, songwriter, performer out of OCALA. But before we get into it with her, we do have the Fizzy Girls back here and Shaky Puddin' singer in the backdrop. A little bit later we'll get into that. But first we have Tom Nally of Tom's World. Bringing him in real quick. What's happening?
Hey! What's going on?
Freezing here in Florida. We're all cold outside.
Oh, I don't want to hear it's freezing in Florida. I'm in Philadelphia. I don't want to hear that it's freezing in Florida.
We're all here bundled up, my friend.
Bundled up. Come hang out outside my house and tell me about how cold it is.
So inside the comments section right now, my mom's going to do this, and I know I have to take care of this right now, but I have a Genevieve, I have a Robert, Australia, all in here. And Jennifer is Zagola. So we're all here, we're all together, and this is going to build pretty good. So
I can't see the comments.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think it's within the structure, the StreamYard now. So everyone's having a little trouble with that, or maybe it's just me because I'm so good at the technical stuff. Who knows?
Okay. So anyway.
Tom, All right, so you do have a piece of property.
Well, it's not mine.
Yeah, I understand what you're doing. I want you to explain to the world what you're doing and the fundraiser and about the entire property itself. I think the world needs to see this because I think this is what's needed.
Okay, well, so in my travels in making my my YouTube videos, which have been all like wooded areas and stuff like that, I came across an area of land in just outside here of Philadelphia, in Ben Salem, and it's a state park. It's called the Neshaminy State Park, and within that park there is a bit of land that was owned privately about 100 years ago, and they had this awesome garden in there, and the garden has gone into disarray over the years. They have made it better as far as getting rid of the weeds and the trees and stuff that were invasive and stuff, but they didn't dig out all the different brick paths that were made about 100 years ago. And when I went there to visit it, like as soon as I walked into this garden, it was like a magical place. I can't even begin to tell you. And if you really want to see the whole from the first time I was there on as to what we did, you can go to youtube.com/thisistomsworld, or you can just look up Neshaminy State Park, NESHAMINY State Park. And you'll see this beautiful face on one of the thumbnails, and you'll know you got the right place. So,
well, I got to ask you a couple of questions about it too, because you have things that intrigue me, like the checkerboard that's there, or chessboard.
Yes, it's a chessboard. Yeah, it was actually a human chessboard, and I will get to that. But when I first walked into this place, it was like a magical place, and I knew that I had to do something involving it, and I eventually went through the chains of command in the park, and I got the okay, as long as I became a volunteer, to start digging up these brick paths as well as the human chessboard, which I did find eventually when I went there. And I'll save that whole story for another time, or you can just look at my videos and you'll see it. But yes, they had a human chessboard where they would actually send out invites to their friends with a package, and in the package would be a costume. So they would be like a pawn or a bishop or a knight or a king or queen or whatever, a rook, and they would become a piece of this human chessboard. And each one of these pieces would get their own chair and table, which the people that were like that were helping out in the place, like the butlers and the maids and all that, they would move the tables and chairs for these people as the pieces were moved by the people controlling them. And they would drink, well, when I look it up, they say they would drink iced tea. Yeah, okay. I believe fully that these people were only drinking iced tea while they're playing human chess. No, I know damn right well what they were doing. They were getting drunk and they were playing human chess. But
no, I don't know anything about that, brother.
No, me neither. I don't drink alcohol at all. So
rules left and right. I love you. Not that I don't know what this is.
I'm a rebel. You can't stop me. I mean, I'll stand there with the refrigerator door open for an hour. You can't stop me. There's no stopping me. I'll leave the pen cap off of the pen all night. Oh, there's no stopping me. I'm a rebel. No, anyway. So back to the garden. So we started digging up these paths and the chessboard, and now at this point we have everything dug up that there is to dig up. We now have a fundraiser going, which if you go to youtube.com/thisistomsworld, any of the later videos that take place in the Neshaminy State Park or Sorobia Garden, which is what it was called, you'll find the link to the fundraiser. Right now, we're almost up to about $1,900. We need a lot more, because we have to buy all kinds of equipment, because me and the other volunteers are the ones that have to take care of this place once we get it established. But we're making this place a garden again. There's going to be bushes, there's going to be shrubs, there's going to be flowers all over the place. I mean, this place is going to be awesome. Come say like early summer.
Well, Tom, let me bring this up to you real quick, and this is why I really do love your foundation. It's not about the money situation. Anyone can ask for money, things like that, but the whole point is, like, everyone understands that it costs money to make a place beautiful, and you're trying to make a spot that like people could go to and enjoy. It takes money to do that, but you have to get there first. And no one has a lot of money anyway right now. So like, it's a community coming together as far as giving you funding just to buy, fucking plants and soil and shit like that, shovels to dig shit up. I mean, it's all of the above to make something better for the future.
Like,
So,
I mean, even if somebody only has like $5 to give, that's fine. It helps.
It's further pushing you, and the idea. I mean, this is not going to your beer money. Let's, in real life, it's going to make a place. You know what I'm saying?
I am not touching 1 cent of this money.
That's exactly
not even a little bit.
And I know that for a fact. That's why I love it to death. I mean, we talk like on a daily basis as far as friends, but I know you're doing a good thing.
Right.
And honestly, like $1, honestly, if 1,000 people gave you $1, like that's $1,000 more towards what you're doing. So that's what it's all about.
I mean, if every one of my subscribers even just gave $2, that would almost get me $1,000, because I'm up to like 439 subscribers now, I think. And most of those subscribers came from just doing this project. I mean, I didn't start off just doing this. I was going to different places all over the place in this area. Yeah. And I still do that. Like, even my last video has nothing to do with that park. My last video has to do with like an old abandoned chapel that is no longer there, but there are still some remnants of that chapel on the grounds. Yeah. I love going to different places, but my main place is this garden. This has become my happy place. Like, I will go there 4 to 5 times a week just to sit there by myself for an hour and reflect on life and talk. I talk to the people that used to own it. I talked to my friend who the last place I saw her was there. I talked to my grandparents there. I mean, it's like a spiritual place for me. So I love that garden. I mean,
so I want to tell you, there's support in here right now. WLFE-DB, Ted, our boss.
Oh, Ted's here?
He says, hello all. We also have Cindy in here. Like
Ted and Cindy without her lurches.
I love it. She goes, hi, people.
I don't know why I can't see the comments. Usually when I'm a guest on a StreamYard, I can see the chat, but right now all I see is private chat.
But don't touch the screen. Whatever you do, I have an assistant next to me. She always touches the screen. It's the touch screen. Jesus Christ!
My laptop is a touch screen too.
I was showing you around the way.
She goes, hi, people, and people there with Don. Cindy, this is actually the first time I'm actually having live people on the show, and this will not be the last because, we're staying safe.
Yeah, I mean, because normally he has dead people on the show.
Yeah. No, yeah. Everyone did their protocol as far as staying safe, and we're good. So this is the first time. Concerts are going to happen on here. Ryan.
Boo is way in the back.
She goes, without my luscious love. Jillian, what are you doing? VWU?
Cindy K. Thompson, without my lurches.
Listen, don't steal my
damn it, Cindy, put the damn lurches on.
She goes, stop it, Tom.
Oh, stop, you silly little freak.
I just want to say, Dennis, love you, Peanut, love it. Angela, Rose, yep.
Alejandro Navarez.
That's Alex from back in the day. What's up? Brother Ryan's on. Ann's in here. A lot of support here. All right, so Tom, you want to stay in the backdrop? We'll bring you back in a little while. I want to, because I want to get into FAREEZA here.
Yeah.
I want you to tell the world once again how to get a hold of you, your fundraiser, and just literally how to get a hold of you, because I think you're doing the right thing in the world, my friend.
Okay, well, I'm not 100% sure if you can do a search on GoFundMe, but that's where my fundraiser is. It's called Bring Back Sarobia. It's SAROBIA. Or you can just go to youtube.com/thisistomsworld. Any of my later videos that have to do with the Chamonix State Park or Sarobia, the link, well, any of my actually latest videos will have the link to my fundraiser in there, and you can give to the fundraiser, or you can just merely share it out. If everybody that's watching this could share out that link to everybody on their friends list, there's going to be somebody on there that will give to it that will help us 100%.
Yep.
And even if you just watch my videos, you subscribe to my channel, you give a like on the videos, you comment, all these things help This Is Tom's World, because I want to make this channel blow up. I really, really do. And any help I can get from anybody is mostly greatly appreciated.
Well,
so
I want to see it happen for you. I want to visit that park
You will when you get up here.
I will. I'll be there soon. But I want to visit that park and be able to enjoy it and say, hey, you know what? I want to take my part in knowing that like people have a place to go, and I trust within you, my friend. So yeah, we're gonna do this together, and I'll make sure.
And I'll give you your own little personal piece of that park. I swear I will.
I
will.
And when I'm not such a fuck up as far as like typing shit tomorrow, I'll put where to find you. So you got to give me that little opportunity. So
well, I would put it in the chat right now, but I can't see the damn chat because all I see is private chat.
I know, Carol. How are you, my friend? Good.
But maybe when I come back, I'll see maybe they'll. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
computers are weird.
No, it's me. It's just me. So, Tom.
Well, I know you're weird.
Yeah. All right, stay in the green room if you want. You could come back in. You have the keys.
Well, yeah, I'll back out. I'll come back in after I do my dad's insulin and all that shit. So.
All right, Tom. We'll see you here in a few, brother.
Thanks for having me. Hey, everybody. Yep. YouTube.com/This Is Tom's World.
Got
Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Like every friggin' video.
Tom's World. All right, see you in a few. All right, Tom's gone. FAREEZA.
Here we are.
Out of OCALA. All right, come a little closer with me because I like this whole stand-up thing here.
All right, let's do it.
Because I can see the comments, I can see my friends in the background. There's the Fizzy Girls, guys. Say hello. There's me right there, everyone. We have an ambient background here as far as we're at a bar scene because the landscape changes with Real Talk with Dom as I go on my transit to up north. However, though, you are a musician, songwriter, performer. How did you get started and why?
So I got started because singing was always something that I wanted to do. Performing has always been my passion. I wasn't the best at it, but I did start getting training about 2 years ago. While, I wasn't the greatest in the beginning, I just had so much support from other local musicians around me. And I think ultimately that's what got me to where I am today.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you something. Guys, you don't know this. So I got to get a little close to you. It just is what it is. I got to move things around so we're on microphone and we can hear. So beforehand tonight, we've been here since like about 7 o'clock, all right?
Right.
This woman has blown my mind, blown all of our minds within the household with her voice, her songs. She's a star, straight up.
You were too kind.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you straight up. I know something when I see it, and I don't know how I found you. Just like with Dee, like we all kind of just fell into place together, and this is the land of opportunity here with WLFE-DB, and you have this. So I want you to explain what your monthly routine is as far as, because you're constantly busy as far as being booked.
Oh, for sure. So, with having all these great musician friends, I will go out and, I will just go ahead and network and talk to all of these people. And ultimately that gets me into a certain venue. And it's funny because I've met a lot of people on accident and they're kind of like, oh, well, we run this or we run that. And, it's funny because we just end up being friends and just like hanging out throughout the night. And then, I'm kind of booked into whatever they have. I'll normally play certain places like once a month, but it's great. I do stay busy, and there's only 4 weekends in the month.
I get
so
it.
Well, you just gotta.
Before I got you on, I did study you a bit. I made sure that you kind of had your shit together, and you did. You literally are straight down to the point. I mean, even with Dee, like she just has it together. And before we get into her music, I want to know what your plans are for the future. What do you want to do, and what made you want to become the artist you are?
So for the future, I do plan on finishing my album. Mm-hmm. Chris Riles has helped me a lot. He's been a mentor from the beginning, and he is my producer. He is a part of Mix House Productions, so you guys should check him out. I do, he's helped me a lot with everything, and since he has, I just met so many people from him. In the future, I'd like to write more. I would like to release more, and ultimately, I would love to jam with more people and just network some more and see, where we go from there.
Well, I'm personally going to be selfish to the world tonight. And that's because I don't want everyone to get all of your music. I just want you to play 2 tonight for me.
Sounds good to me.
Is that good?
Absolutely.
All right. So, guaranteed 2 songs from Real Talk with Dom from FAREEZA. We'll get into that in a moment. All right. So, when you talk about writing, Dee, come here real quick. Let me introduce you to the world as we go, because this is an interesting question. This is Dee from Shaky Foot. Introduce yourself to the world, because you're going to be a big part of this later.
How you doing? I'm Dee Allen from Shaky Puddin' Band. We play 3 counties, mostly in Sumter, Marion, and Lake County, Florida. We started out as an acoustical band, and it just grew from there from a few more members.
That's awesome. And I'll tell you this, the reason I bring Dee in, because there's going to be bigger shows, not only for Dee, FAREEZA, and then more shows in the future as far as the live band sets on here. So the reason I brought him on here, because he asked an interesting question to somebody the other day. We're not going to mention no names, but the meaning behind your lyrics. I would love to know.
So with Backwards Fairy Tale, the chorus starts off and it says, I'm stuck in a backwards fairy tale. I feel like we're all going through something at some point in our lives, no matter how big, how small. And sometimes we just feel like we're stuck. And I think that really portrays it right then and there in the chorus, like right there in the verses. And sometimes before you rise above it, you've got to sit there, right there, rock bottom, and just feel it. Just feel it, just go through it before you can rise. So I think Backwards Fairy Tale is where you just sit there and you just take it all in.
Well, it's going to be an absolute pleasure to introduce the world to that song tonight, because I actually had you play it almost 3 times tonight, right?
I mean, yeah, of course.
We had a friggin' concert before the concert tonight, and I'm telling you,
It was great.
Beautiful, right? It's busy.
Loved every bit of it.
Oh yeah, that's the fizzy in the background. FAREEZA, like, I'm telling you straight up, you're gonna go far.
Thank you.
You are going far.
Oh, you are.
And
Most definitely.
you know, we're only 22 minutes in, and I want to go into some comments and stuff, like, because people are asking. People are saying, "Hi Genevieve, hi Dom. We sound like a wrestling crew. Hi Papa." All right, so there's Matthew. Hi Dom. Hi all your guests. Hopping on to say hi as well as show love, support for your show. Thanks. What's up? If you guys have any questions for FAREEZA as far as being an artist itself, definitely go on there and ask, because I'm going to start getting into some music here soon, because I feel like I'm robbing her of time, because her voice is going to sell itself. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's one of the, you have to put your foot down. That's Real Talk with Dom. Yeah, guys, you hear that? All right, FAREEZA,
Yes, sir.
you want to play?
I'm ready to play.
I know it's
Let's
cold
do it.
out. I want you to play, because your voice is gonna bring in everyone. And I promise you this: I'm gonna step away because I want the world to see you. You are gonna go far. Do not play my favorite one yet. Play the second one you played.
Play the second
I
one.
love it, but I want to bring them in. You guys will end the show with a duet. Do you want me to just change the show to you? Hold on. All right.
I ask myself that question every day.
What's cool about this is, like, I feel like we're on a live concert. This is what's fun. This is how a group gets together and we have a good time. FAREEZA, the floor is yours.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yes, ma'am.
So this one is called Not a Quiet Thing. It is on Mixed House Productions, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, everything.
Absolutely captivating. That's talent.
Thank you so much.
My God. Like I told, when we joked earlier with Tom Nally, I said, how in the hell does she sound like she has a microphone when you're literally by yourself with that guitar?
Oh, that's funny.
You are universal. You literally understand your talent.
Mm-hmm.
You have it. And you're going far. Guys, that's nothing compared to, like, I'm almost speechless because, like, it's one of these things where it's like, all right, so I'm going to get deep into this. The other song that's going to happen, her words, her voice, it hits you in a way. It's like a Mike Tyson punch. Honestly.
You ever been punched by Mike Tyson before?
I've been punched by a lot of people. I mean,
that's special.
hey, it's one of those things where it's like with the vocal range and the voice, just hearing it live like that, feel it. You feel it, right? Like you got like I can't explain it. Like ghost hunting and things like that, you could feel things around and stuff like that. And then like with music, energy, her energy is so high, and like the way she just goes away, and I can't explain that. Like her voice traveled this entire structure real quick. Yeah. I mean, it's not, what is this, a 20 by 30 or whatever this is? It sounded like you were in a fucking live event. It's amazing. Kenzie's here. I mean, you heard that crazy girl, right?
Yes.
Holy
cried at her first
Christ.
song.
It was great.
Thank you so much.
Explain to the world what that song was, how you came up with the lyrics, and just the vocal range, how you came up with to push that out there.
So with that one, that was actually the second song that I had released.
Yep.
The first one, so they kind of go hand in hand in a way. The first one is, well, actually, should I explain that one yet?
No, I want you to explain that one real quick,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put this one up here.
Absolutely. With this one, I feel like it goes hand in hand with the first one because the chorus for this is rage is not a quiet thing, and I think that whenever you go through something, you're just going through all these emotions, and I think for the most part, there's always a point in time where you're just over it. You know, you're over it, you're getting past it, and you're just like, pretty much like, screw you, like, screw this. You're just going and you're doing whatever you want to do in your life. And I think that this is more like a powerful song in terms of being yourself and just doing things for you.
Nice. So, so we have to work with the mic a little bit. I understand it's one of these things. So you kind of have to go through things in life to come up with stuff like this, right? Because
absolutely.
If not, it would be cliche,
I think
in a way, and it would be very like almost like a structured block house where it's like every house is the same, but your house is not the same as everyone.
Right.
Just like Jillian, when I wrote 2 books, my books are not the same with the VW. Just 2 books, Jillian. I get it. So when you write, you have to go through things to understand it.
I feel like the best songs come from what you feel on the inside.
In the guts.
Yes.
Everyone along the bottom scrolling. That's how you find FAREEZA. I want everyone to find FAREEZA. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. Yeah, nothing like a good boom in the background. What do you do? That's how. See, technical difficulties is not only with me. But that's how you find FAREEZA. I want everyone to follow, like, share FAREEZA, and ask about her music. Reach out to her. I mean, she's such an easy soul to talk to, get along with, and we'll make this work. Also, I'm going to take this one real quick. Everyone, before we go into it, it's all about sharing. So this is land of opportunity. WLFE-DB, for sure. Follow, like, and share over and over again. That's what'll keep getting the shows. There's a variety of shows for everyone. I mean, like I said, over and over, you don't have to like me. There's a variety of shows you guys could go watch. But if you like me, follow, share, and like. But WLFE-DB first. Also on the Tuesday night, you guys realize I love my co-pilot, but she's not here tonight, and it's because our landscape is changing. And you could see her tomorrow night, WLFE-DB, the Creepy Parlor, at 7 o'clock on Tuesday nights. Genevieve, I miss you, my friend, and she will be on future shows with me. But yes. FAREEZA, let's go back into you. Back to you. More songs. I want to hold this one song off because I want to be very selfish with this.
Okay.
Oh, it said Genevieve said shameless because of Jillian. I love it. That's co-pilot. And Sam, my good friend, you probably may know her. I won't give last names away, but we'll talk later. She says true that. She totally understands where you're coming from with that. You know Sam.
Hi,
Sam.
Sam.
Yeah. My mom says hello, Sam. We all, you're not forgotten here. We all love you. You're always family. She goes, thank you, friend. Yeah, exactly. You know exactly. I say friend. Love it. There's a lot of good people on here. A lot of good people. What I want to do real quick, you're on camera. We can see you talk about. I mean, this is not a true varsity, guys.
They're invisible.
Busy, come here.
I was just listening.
Before we go there.
I was just listening.
All right, guys.
Yes, sir.
Local, the Fizzy Girls. Explain yourselves. What you
Hey,
do?
guys.
We'll get to the mic.
We are Fizzy Girls.
Get in there, Kenzie.
Bomb Party. You can figure us out. It's fizzygirls.bombparty.com. You can follow us on Facebook as is Fizzy Girls. We have an Instagram page now as Fizzy Girls. We do live jewelry reveals like you see on my fingers. Other than that, we're just here supporting FAREEZA and talk with Dom tonight.
There's how to find the Fizzy Girls right there.
There
So
you go.
we've been dropping some bombs with the rings
We have
lately.
been lately.
God, can you
We
explain those last rings? What really they were? Like Tom Nally, Ted, like
Tom Nally got light amethyst and dark amethyst on 2 stones.
Yeah, but I mean, for
On
what
Rodeo.
you guys have for cost, people
I mean,
get a
it's
really good deal.
$19.95 for a ring bomb.
Yeah,
And what we revealed were, let alone, over $200 each ring.
yeah, absolutely. And
It's
I'm
rose
gonna buy you a
gold,
ring
gold,
too.
12 karat gold, sterling silver. I mean, you guys name it, we got it.
Well, explain
And
something you do
it's an
too.
amazing
Like, don't you guys
surprise.
do like trivias and shit like
Oh,
that?
yeah, categories, pie in the face. I mean,
Pie in the face.
every time
Yeah.
we
that's
go
not
live, it is the point like we just want to have fun.
What is
I mean,
this?
it's always a surprise. You have no idea where you're jumping in when you're jumping in one of our parties.
You could get an $800 ring, a $200 ring, or a fucking pie in the
I
face.
mean, the ring.
No, that's just
no.
me.
The rings
Oh,
are valued up to $1,500 now. They're
$1,500.
They're showing out 3 diamond rings, 3 diamond necklaces, 3 diamond earrings every week.
Well, how do I get that $1,500?
Well, you gotta order, Dom. You
You
gotta
know what I'm
order.
saying? Come on, we gotta grease.
You gotta order, Dom.
Grease a little bit. Come on here. Well, all right. Before you guys back out of here, tell everyone how to find you, the Fizzy Girls.
Fizzy
because
Girls
you guys
on
are gonna
FB.
chill.
Or if you just want to order and figure out our whole link, it's fizzygirls.bombparty.com. And we are also on Fizzy Girls on Instagram now. So make sure you like and follow our page on Facebook. We're normally live Tuesdays and Saturdays. Normally it switches up a little bit depending on me and Mackenzie's schedule because we do actually work full-time jobs too.
Indeed.
But we like fizzing more than our real jobs. So
True that.
the more you guys get on, then I can quit my
is there-
full-time job quicker.
Is there any more butts? Is there any more butts?
No.
The Fizzy Girls. All right. I'll see you guys in a moment. FAREEZA. We're having a good time tonight now because this is like the real shit. Like, you could go into shows where it's like you're how can you say it? You're stressed. I'm not stressed anymore. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is real stuff right here. Now, I asked you a question earlier. I'm gonna save it for last.
Okay.
I do want to do the cover.
You want to do the cover?
Dee,
Are
you ready? Sure. I know you're ready. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do? So I'm gonna put this up first. I gotta explain this. I'm gonna get this here. I have to explain this right now. We do not own the rights to this song. But however, though, when these artists here play venues, they do cover other artists. So I'm gonna put this across the screen real quick. It's the best I could do to keep everyone safe. WLFE-DB does not own this. Real Talk with Dom does not own this. The artists here do not own it. They're just playing it because they're true fans of music, and that's what we're doing. So we're gonna keep that going across the screen. The entire song before you guys go into it, explain this song and who owns it, just so we're all safe here. I'm going to put the mic over to you guys, and then enjoy true music, my friends.
Awesome. So this is Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. I've got Dee over here covering it with me, and we are just going to get right into it.
That's fucking amazing. All right, so guys, what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna bring Tom Nally back. So we're gonna explain some things real quick. Tom,
Drunk Tom,
what's happening, brother? All right, so
what's going on?
It's absolutely beautiful for music. I'm hoping that I saw, and I'll be honest with you real quick. the guitar may sound louder to them, things like that. So this is the structure I have to figure out in the future as we go. But yeah, that's on me. That's my fault.
You gotta get like wireless microphones for them to wear like on their collars.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. You know, I think it's a learning process. It really is.
Let me ask you this real quick, because her see, other people are saying she's lovely. Yeah, you're getting hits left and right, my friend.
She's amazing.
Yeah, you're getting hits left and right. They totally know.
Awesome.
No, she's awesome.
Yeah,
it really is.
Are you able to hear her voice?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay. It was just that the guitar was like louder than her voice, but it was probably the position of the microphone at the time.
Well, I'm seeing comments in here where it's like, push the microphone closer, push it away, pull it away. I'm just like, well, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna put it where I want it.
I'm gonna put it right up my ass. How about that? I'm gonna put it up my ass. I'm gonna fart, and that's gonna be the you know, what the hell?
Yeah. So, Tom, I want you to stay on. Yes, Tom. Sam said, Tom, I want you to stay on for more of this, because her last.
I'm here for as long as you need me, man. I'm here. I did everything I had to do. I am yours, man. I'm here.
All right. We are actually not even. We're 47 minutes in, and I'm telling you straight up, we're not going to go to midnight.
And that's fine.
And listen.
He says that now.
I know. But I want you guys to actually, for a moment, I kind of want to step away, because I'm going to put you on the spot for a moment here.
I'm going to step away.
Together. Tom, no, stay in there.
Oh, all right.
As musicians, like, is it nice to meet other musicians so you could work together and then, like, network?
Absolutely. If you're working for other musicians, you get a lot of feedback from them. They tell you the truth. They're not going to sugarcoat it. They're going to tell you exactly what's going on. If you're bad, you're bad. If you're good, you're good. And they're going to tell you.
Well, that's actually a really good question, too, because when it comes to the acting world, see, does it break your heart if someone says no?
For me personally, it didn't, because I feel like the first no, or all the collections of them saying no, ultimately brings you to what you're actually meant to do. If they say no, that means there could be something that you need to improve, and that you should improve, because there's just so much feedback. There's so much feedback. I mean, there's a lot of different opinions out there. Of course, you know, pick and choose what you listen to, what you'll work on. And the question that you asked before, like, I think it is extremely important to meet other musicians and work with them, because truthfully, if I hadn't met all these other musicians before I even started doing shows and just playing out and having fun, I probably wouldn't be here today, because the support, you know, if you notice, your friends will support you, your family will support you. But what I've realized through all of this is, at most of my shows, it's other musicians that are there to support me. The people that are doing the same thing as you, they're there to support you the most, I feel.
Man, see, that's on point. I want to say something after this, and we're going to go right. We're going to go right to personal advisory, what I got to say. But do you agree with what she said?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who are musicians. Most of my friends are musicians. They're all guitar players. And I wouldn't be able to do what I do without them, because I don't play. And along with other singers, you get a lot of feedback. You need to lift some highs here. You need a little lows here. Yep. Maybe you're hogging up the mic. Maybe step back a little bit. You get a lot of innocent and honest feedback.
I get it.
And you might not like all of it, but you take it to heart, and you'll be able to use that.
Well, I agree with you, Dee, and this is where I'll say parental advisory. You know I'm all nuts. But FAREEZA, I want to say this to the people from Real Talk with Dom. Whoever told you no, fuck you. Shame on you.
They were wrong.
Straight up. Because whatever you did tonight, as far as captivating our hearts with your voice, and bringing us in, that's your job.
Right, Mackenzie?
Am I wrong?
She touched
No,
your
not at
heart.
all.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Shame on those fuckers that said no.
I appreciate you
You
so
some
much.
bitches lost something that you'll never get back. And don't ever go back to those people that said no.
Right,
'Cause they'll need you. Right?
Exactly.
We all move forward. This is a new start for everything.
Absolutely.
So we're all here together. Tom, nice hat.
You like that?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Like Tupac in his prime right now. I love it. All right. So, damn it, man.
Actually, that was Vanilla Ice, but we'll move on from that.
Whatever. I really love this
There's a
song.
big difference between Vanilla Ice and Tupac, but
Tom,
we're not going to touch on that.
No, I just fucking with you. All right, so Tom, because we're not going to go all night because it is cold out here, and I want to keep the live guests comfortable, and everyone's got to drive and stuff like that. I am gonna, and I'll keep you on. We'll talk about it a little bit more too in the green room. But this
You got a green room, do you?
Yeah, in the green room.
Oh, casting couch.
I asked her tonight to.
Dom has a casting couch. Did you know that?
Hey, Tom.
I'm sorry. I said too much.
I have 2 books, and I asked her maybe to play some songs out of my books. That's not happening tonight, but in the future, Jillian. 2 books. No, in reality, like Tom, I want to get serious here real quick. This song is fucking gorgeous, and when I said this earlier when you were watching her, this is where like the straight up shit like hits the fan, where it's like heart to heart as far as music goes. I love this. Like this is now one of my favorite songs I've probably heard in years.
Really?
I'm
It's a
serious.
great song.
Like,
Is it an original song or?
It's hers. It's hers.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm
awesome.
so the world of only giving 2 songs to the world because I want the world to wait on FAREEZA because she has many, but 2 tonight. But she's giving something tonight that I fell in love with. And I'm not just because we're live to the world everywhere. I'm not blowing smoke up her ass. Like I'm straight up saying.
Well, that would be a totally different show if you were doing it.
I know.
I like the microphone up there.
We would need to be on a different platform if you were like we would need to be on Pornhub or something if you were doing that.
And John even said it. He goes, I heard it earlier and it's kick ass. Like honestly, like when we all sat in the living room together, like and even back here practicing for tonight, like it is what it is. It's gorgeous. And not on the spot or nothing like that, but my friend, I'm gonna put the microphone where I think it should be, and I want the world to enjoy you.
Well, I appreciate
And
it.
I appreciate
Well,
you.
she does have a gorgeous voice, most definitely.
That's a fact. So I'm gonna take this down. Give me 1 second before you start with the banners. Let me go back to that. I'll take that down. We're not doing covers and shit no more. I'm gonna put FAREEZA back up here. That's how to find her. What I'm gonna do on this one is, Tom, I'm gonna give her the bigger screen. Yep. And
I'll just be on the right side.
oh yeah, we'll be here, but I want her to have the showcase right now.
Well, she's got the better voice,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
for sure. All right, Tom.
She's got the better singing voice. I got the better promo voice,
Let me ask-
WLFE-DB radio, where our shows are your shows.
WLFE-DB. Let me ask you a question before we go into the question, or before we go into the song. As an artist, do you have any questions for her as far as a musician?
I don't even think I could come up with a question that would be on her caliber, to be honest. Like, I mean, she is awesome.
There you go.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
There you go. That's straight up. Floor is yours.
All right.
The world, FAREEZA.
So this one is the very first song that I released. It is called Backwards Fairy Tale. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, YouTube, everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it.
Woo!
Honestly, like Tom, FAREEZA, just sit there for a moment by yourself and stare at the world. There's no explanation for that.
I loved it.
Thank you so much, Tom.
There's no explanation.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Just sit there. That's your moment right there. That's FAREEZA, guys. Find her.
I found her. She's right there.
I'm still sitting here.
I don't want to.
I'm right next to her. Just staying calm.
I'm not going to get into explanations of what that song's about. I don't care. It's because it's gorgeous enough that I want to decipher it myself as I write poetry. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Tom, you feel that too, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Loved it.
This is, Genevieve said beautiful too, wonderful.
I would like to see the comments, but I can't see them because for some reason I can't.
I don't know. We'll figure that out later. You're a star.
You are awesome too.
I'm nothing. I'm nobody. We're just here we are now, right, Tom?
Well, I can verify that. We are both nothing.
No.
People like Boo better than I. So,
people like drunk Tom when they like regular Tom. So I don't know.
We're gonna call it a night.
Thankfully for you guys, drunk Tom is here.
No, I love it. I love it. Here's what I want to do. Dave.
Yes.
Last comments, because we are gonna call it a night. Because it is cold, and I want to make sure everyone.
Oh, I don't want to hear you bitching about how cold it
Everyone in
is.
the
I
friggin'
really don't.
bedroom. You and I are gonna get drunk in the green room, so just hold on, hold your pants. D.
Hold my what?
How does that work? All right, let me go to the banner real quick for D. D. Allen.
Dom told me to hold myself. You all heard it.
D. Tell them where I get a hold of you.
Shaky Pudding on Facebook.
That's awesome. And you know what? We're gonna have
And D. Allen.
Yep.
Facebook.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna have D on future shows because he's gonna do a live set. This is opportunities that musicians get to work together. A lot of live sets coming up. Like I said, I'm in transit to go, so I won't be there in person. Busy Girls will probably be there.
Jersey band.
Yeah, this is the opportunity. This is the opportunity for everyone to get together. When I leave, you guys could all still stick together and build a foundation as far as locals.
Exactly.
So
you could still have them on virtually though.
Well, I'm going to your friggin' park. Oh yeah, no, they're gonna be virtual, but I just won't be there in person. They'll all be there in person.
They could be there in that very same place they're in right now, and you could have them on virtually.
Well, I know. I just won't be there, Tom. What are you not listening?
Know that. That was the whole point of what I was saying. If you paid attention to what the fuck I was saying.
I know. All right, real quick, everyone. I just want to give these last moments because I have something I want to do real quick.
No, don't do it. Keep your pants on. Keep your pants on. Don't show anybody.
When I stand back for a moment, I want to give the floor to FAREEZA alone again. And I want the world, I'm going to do this real quick here before we end our broadcast. And I want to say this first. Thank you for being on Real Talk with Dom.
Thank you for having me.
And in the future, it'll be a longer show, but I understand the situation we're all in. It's cold and yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Tom.
You're in Florida. Come on. How cold can it be?
Come on. Let me make this emotional. Let me make people cry for Christ's sake. You fuck.
Jesus, I'm in Philadelphia. You're in Florida. You're crying about how cold it is.
Hold on a second, Tom. If I have to mute your fucking ass.
I'm just saying,
All right, let FAREEZA say goodbye real quick. FAREEZA, the world is yours real quick.
Thank you all for listening and being here. And thank you so much, Dom, again, for having me on the show. I'm extremely honored, and I look forward to the future.
You were awesome.
We can find you.
You can find me on Facebook. I am just FAREEZA. My music page is FAREEZA Music. You can find me on Instagram or Snapchat, and all of that is right there at the bottom. So come find me. Come talk to me.
You were awesome. Most definitely.
Thank you so much. You were awesome.
I know I'm awesome. You don't have to tell me that.
I just want to make sure,
Hey, it's Tom's world, man. Fuck it.
YouTube.com/This Is Tom's World.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I love it.
I am a whore with my YouTube channel. I will admit that. I will.
It's all good. FAREEZA, we're going to work together in the future. Everyone, whoever has a drink in the world.
Oh, well, I only have a little bit of a drink in this one, but I have a full one in this one.
Can somebody get it? Would you like a half of a?
Sure.
All right. So can somebody grab her a red cup with maybe something in it? We're not going to talk what it may be. Tom. You know.
I don't have any alcohol. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
It's just fancy water.
This is going to be actually kind of this is actually going to be kind of funny for me. This is going to be a fun one for me, real quick. It is social water. All right, Fizzy, get in there with me real quick.
Oh wait, where the Fizzy girls are there? I was away for some of the show, so I didn't see.
No, they're here. They're here in person. Tom, where the fuck you been?
I was downstairs with my dad.
There's the
for a
Fizzy.
little while.
Yeah, FAREEZA. All right, so wait, hold on.
Fizzy
guys.
girls, thank you for the ring.
Somebody grab Boo. Give me Boo. Give me Boo real quick. Come on, grab me Boo. You got to do something tonight.
Wait, did you just tell me to grab a boob?
No.
Yeah. That's what we're doing out here.
There's a whole lot of boobs there, and I can grab one.
All right, so we got Boo up in here. All right,
Boo.
Hold on, before we end it. Wait. Hey, Jen.
She's not there.
Hey, Boo. Hey, Fizzy. Hey, FAREEZA. Hey, WLFE-DB.
Hey, Tom.
Cheers.
Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hey,
Cheers.
Tom.
Cheers.
The
brother.
WLFE-DB every night. Creepy Parlor, 7 o'clock. Genevieve. I love all of you. Thank you for tuning in, and definitely follow and share. Stay in their room. I'm ending the live. Thank you, guys.
I'm here.
Indeed.